The reason you panic shoot is because you have a reflex style of aim with no actual skill to back it up. That's because you rely purely on instinct without having laid the groundwork. But don't worry, we can fix that by improving your mouse control and focusing on fundamental aim techniques. Let's dive into how to get rid of this issue. When you panic shoot, you're essentially doing guesswork. You reactively flick and click at the same time. And when you're practicing, you're not taking the time to aim so your brain has something to fall back on. Instead, you're just flicking and hoping for the best. The problem appears when your practice includes the same bad habits as your actual gameplay does. You now have nothing to fall back on when those instinctive moments hit. Here are some signs that you might be panic shooting. Your crosshair is on the target, but you flick away before shooting. You flick and click at the same time. You often click next to the target and then adjust your spray towards him. See, what happens is that your brain is unsure if you're on target or not, and due to the years of bad habits and bad practices, it now has to compensate for the lack of skill by guessing. All of it comes down to your inability to correctly identify if you're on target or not. Do I click mouse 1 or not? That's all it is. So now we know you're overestimating your skill and it's leading to your brain having to guess where you want to go. So how do we eliminate this guessing work? 3 major and permanent solutions. But before that, I worked tirelessly to give you guys free resources. I've already made a 30-page improvement guide for 2024, a playlist compendium that has over 100 playlists, a free flowchart that can quickly identify and work through your issues. So if you like and feel like I deserve it, leave a like and a sub, join our Discord, and consider supporting me and more importantly yourself by getting some premium aim coaching that has real and verified results. You can see my live results through our Discords, where you can even chat to the people who's purchased the same package you're about to. It doesn't really get any better than that. Now back to the video. Firstly is getting cleaner lines through pokeball, working on not over or under flicking as you're doing so. This really works your instinctive flicks and makes those reactionary shots hit, but I've talked about this many times. Secondly is understanding how to eliminate the guessing work. While in your aim trainer, eliminate any guessing work from your static. Now, what does this mean? When you're playing static, you're overestimating your skill. This leads to you flicking and assuming you should click. You're not taking the time to visually confirm. Mentally tell yourself, I'm on target, it's okay to click. You need to start going for 100% accuracy every run. I want you to even start taking a split second to identify when you're on target before clicking. Very important here is to not neglect speed. This method doesn't mean you move slowly. You can flick with whatever speed you want, as long as you're sure you're on target before clicking, especially with static. Keep conscious effort and don't get lazy. But what about the people who have a habit of spamming or can't force themselves to get 100% accuracy? For this one, I want us to go back into my CSGO days. There was this technique I used. It's basically unaliving yourself if you missed a shot. Brutal and impractical, yeah, but it worked. To make this more effective, some aim trainers have scenarios called Never Miss or Bard Pill. Now, Bard Pill allows you to miss up to 4 times, while Never Miss is a single shot and it resets you. These scenarios work really well because you actually get punished for not confirming your shots. Essentially, it stimulates the punishment you get from missing in-game. Lastly is for the people who have already built up clean lines and already have decent mouse control. You can then move up to the next level, which is known as reflex scenarios. These work the exact style of aim you're struggling with. Small balls that often disappear or hide information for you if you miss. The problem is that most of you aren't at the level to attack these. Basically, just like a dynamic scenario, it's a combination of all aiming fields and not just one. If you're at this stage in your aim training career, check out my Static God playlist, which has helped a lot of people and includes popular reflex scenarios. Now, you guys have to know this. Regardless of the game you play, work on all aiming fields. If you ignore tracking just because you play Valorant, you're missing out on a huge skill increase. You guys are thinking about it the wrong way. A kill in Valorant isn't just static. You're using your mouse control to get that kill. And good mouse control means any situation, anywhere way you or they move, you can get the kill. It also means that you incorporate tracking into your flicking to get better consistency and not just flick like a madman and miss all your shots. And this goes for Apex or Overwatch or tracking games too with static. Remember, your aim takes time and practice. Focus on building a strong foundation and you'll see results. So the next time you practice, aim carefully. Good luck.